Hey, it's you! Come on in! We were hoping to see you today.
We have an ambrosial soap today from Elysian Soap Shop.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, come on in. We're so glad you're here. And if you happen to be here during a live premiere, join the chat. We'd love to meet you. Say hi and meet the Whiff Pack. It's an awesome group of folks hanging out.
International crew of fun.
Right.
Yeah.
And our mention today is proof positive that a Disney collaboration can pretty much get us to buy anything. This is a Suavecito pomade, y'all, that came across my Facebook feed the other day, and it's a tie-in with Mickey Mouse. And it is the 1928 scent. Well, come on.
Whatever it is, it smells good.
What do you get?
I couldn't figure it out the other day. I really was sitting here trying to whiff it, and I'm like, what is that?
It's really light. It's
light.
kind of a citrusy stuff. It's like a 1.5 on the intensity scale, y'all.
It's something like, I know when you look at it, it's not blue, but my brain does get like a bluish, clean, maybe almost masculine floral meets a citrusy something.
It is not enough of a scent to get in the way of your aftershaves and EDPs. So just to point you in a direction, it works really well. We love the stuff with Suavecito.
And it's Mickey. I mean, what are we supposed to do? So, clearly
there's a
just
mini
too much
one
fun.
too. Stay tuned for future episodes. Our Achilles heel here is Disney. And what's our soap today?
Our soap today is from Sean and Julie Smaldridge, and they sent us 3 soaps from Elysian. I can't believe it. This is our second one to open, though.
So sweet. We got to have a call with them the other night, get to know them a little bit. They're up in Canada where the cold air comes from. Yeah, thank you so much for believing in our little show and making one of your favorite artisans into one of our favorite.
I really trust their judgment. They seem to really know what's out there, and these are the ones that they picked out.
Exactly,
so I'm even
my
more
taste
excited.
in soap. In fact, let's meet this one. All right, y'all. So from the sales page at ElysianSoapShop.com.
Pineapple Ambrosia, a dreamy blend of the highest quality essential oils and fragrance. Light and fresh, with notes of sliced pineapple.
Oh, and there's a lot there.
I don't want to keep reading.
Oh, there's a lot going on in this one. I'm excited. Y'all, we're from
too.
California, so pineapple is one of the citruses that's just one of our staples.
But this is kind of like made into a fancy dessert, so I'm actually really curious where she takes this.
I know. I kind of think Ambrosia is like a little bit of like my era from the 70s.
Yeah,
and maybe
I
a little
get
bit
that.
before 50s, 60s, 70s kind of thing. I'm kind of excited because we also looked up an Ambrosia recipe. Let's open the box. This is how they come from Elysian soaps. And y'all, these are just luxurious soaps. Look, you didn't see sticks.
Nope, that's coming back later.
Look at this
one
look at the
for
gold
summer.
and look at you can see through, see how much soap you got
It's
left.
totally like an upside down cake looking thing, you know?
We used to have these at every family dinner in Stockton,
and
California.
just think of like 4th of July, summer parties, picnics, anything.
If it would fit in that Jello mold, it went in that Jello mold, y'all. So I'm excited to experience this. A little bit of pineapple, a little bit of coconut, a little bit of lime.
There's some giveaways on the label, I gotta say.
Oh, and we are gourmand fans around here at the Barbershop Duet. Let's have a dreamy first of all. Y'all, I'm excited because there's kind of a tangy, creamy sort of quality to Ambrosia that I'm not sure what's in
and
it.
I gotta admit, it's been probably a good 10, 15 years since I've eaten one, so I'm kind of excited to get my nose on one.
Luckily, this survived longer than Aspic did. We'll talk about that later. All right, take it in. Let's see what's in this beautiful pineapple soap we got
I'm
going on.
excited. It just looks like summer. You know? Like, how can you not enjoy
We're giant
this?
fans of the Dole Whip around here, too, so anything pineapple goes a long way.
Okay, watch your nose. My turn.
Okay, wait.
Here we go.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, what you expected?
Yes, but in a different way.
Oh.
I mean, like, in a good way. We don't have something like this in our den.
Oh, nice.
Like, we do have a little pineapple-ish.
We got a couple of Ventus, so we do have some pineapple.
But this is it does have that creamy side in there.
Nice! A little bit of limey. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but if you know Ambrosia and you know that whipped cream stuff that goes out, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, and you used the word tangy earlier.
I did.
And it's definitely got a little tang in there.
Now, what do you get beyond the pineapple?
Okay, I may have seen a little floral on the label, but I think that helps me
flower,
translate what I was trying to smell.
Right.
Because it does have that creamy side, but then as soon as you follow the creamy, whatever, marshmallowy something, it's not as overwhelmingly sweet as I thought it would be.
Yes.
Then it switches to like the prettier side.
And I
so
wonder
that
if
might
the
be floral
there to sort of help ingratiate it into being a lovely shaving scent as well.
Right, because pineapple can be overly sweet. You know, it can get like so sweet that
right.
it is a Dole Whippy, very much candy-ish kind of side.
Right, candied pineapple, totally for sure.
This goes right before it gets to the point where it'd be like, you know, almost little kid kind of sweet. It doesn't. It stays somewhat a little more mature, and then it kind of switches to that prettier side.
So like
I'm not
a
sure
real
how.
pineapple, right?
Yes, exactly. And there's still a mystery part in there. When we lather this up, I think it'll help me translate what that middle one is, because I think it's just kind of so hidden and twisted in there that I can't figure it out just yet. But there's something complex about this. Yes, it's a pineapple ambrosia, and you think you know what that is, but there's some kind of twist in here happening.
All right, I know this is a little weird, but pineapple for me smells like pine and apple. Think about it. Think about it. Pine and apple together. That's a good thing. It looks like it kind of too.
Right.
I'm excited.
But there is something, I think, that will make sense of that once you smell this. I'm curious.
Classy, luxurious presentation.
I know, the gold on that lid is just fancy, I gotta admit.
Oh, yes. I just wanted to find the pineapple.
Yeah,
and
it's in there.
It's a real one. It's kind of pineapple. You kind of just feel the meat of the pineapple being taken out of the shell, right? You can just kind of see the juice dripping off of it. And they're about to make a drink out of it. Yeah,
there's a different smell to that perfectly ripened
one.
one.
And I cook with a lot of pineapple, y'all, because one of the things that she can have that can be sweet with her diet. Yes. So I put in a lot of sauces. I reduce a lot of pineapple juice, y'all. This is absolutely a beautiful, gorgeous
But
California
it's almost like the pineapple is the key to then find something else.
Yep. And you know what I love? I love that the pineapple gets to be the star here. I love that I'm not like digging down to find it inside the ambrosia stuff, because it's the star. It's the pineapple.
Pineapple forward.
Better in the citrus world. So I love that these other balances in there are just a beautiful supporting cast.
They are.
Help keep it natural while giving it sort of a beautiful, sweet floral sense.
You see what I mean by right before it gets too sweet, then whatever's in the background, there's something that I see if you can figure it out.
No, it's something floral. It's some, and I'm not getting as much lime or citrus as I thought.
No, but
they letting the pineapple be the citrus in this.
There is something definitely greenish in there, but it's not the normal lime that I'm getting. Like,
yeah.
you know, like the pineapple stems.
Right.
Like, I don't know if it's something like that.
I think the jasmine is giving it a beautiful sort of a sense of a cologne or a perfume, and I think the floral is letting all of the other food gourmandy stuff sort of dance around it. Hold on, that might even be the star of this.
I see. What do you think?
Whoa.
That's why I'm wondering if when we lather, because there's definitely layers of things in there,
and
but they just support the pineapple.
Right. There are some scents, y'all, that do need something chemically in there to help the scent carry. Like we have a beautiful homage to a vanilla cologne that is sort of only vanilla, but it's gotta have some orchid in there to give the vanilla something to like grab onto. So I love that the other scent notes are giving the pineapple the spotlight, but they're crafted in a way and in a balance that brings some of those more hidden elements of the pineapple out into the forefront, the same way that's doing with the vanilla.
It really
is. I love that.
And I know that it's a real pineapple somehow. Right. I see the full colors, like the whole piece of the pineapple.
There are a few soaps we have. There's a rose, y'all, that's just so real. I can't get over it because it always fools my brain.
Right, like I feel like I'm holding a rose.
Right, this is doing that. This is fooling my brain to think I'm actually holding a pineapple. Whoa.
It does. It's like a magic trick. I don't know how you pick the other things to put with it to make it come up that well, but it's working. I love that the ambrosia part is turned down a little bit, that it's not so much a gourmandy dessert, that it is a pineapple scent. But yeah, that other stuff is just beautifully supported. Do you think if we lather, that maybe you guys watch us be totally wrong. Once we lather, it's going to be like, oh, it's way more ambrosia. This is our pineapple colored we had to go with that one. Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, it's a nice strong soap here. Look at that. Ooh, business is being done. I'm curious now. Yeah, that is not a butter. This is a 4-ounce tub, y'all. I forgot which one she had. 4 out of 5 wet shavers suffer from some form of bougie dysfunction. BD is a real problem. What? Oh, I like to smell it right as the water hits it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Last one, didn't that happen with her other one? The bloom there's a tiny bit. Just a little swirl with the low water here. So, y'all, this is our patina trotter brush. It was a gift from Sean and Julie Smoldridge. Isn't it gorgeous? It really is. I can't get over it. I think I'm still like, every time I use it, I'm in awe that it's actually in our den. Wow, look at it. Magic immediately. Right there, suds are coming. Oh, this is going to be one of those that breaks open and lather. Oh, it's already happening. I can already smell it. I'm trying not to give away all the secrets, but it's already happening. It is a floral in the ambrosia part that's so beautiful. I don't know what that is. I'm kind of loving digging for the coconut in this. It's beautiful. I love this balance. It leaves your nose with stuff to find, and it's there for the finding. And things are happening here. I'm trying not to take too deep of a whiff because I want to be as surprised as you are, but things are happening. A little bit of banana in this. I don't know if I'm crazy. We'd have to ask Lee. Right. I don't know, but I know you can put it in
You can put
whatever you want, so who knows?
Y'all, I love that from artisan to artisan, the lathers are so different in how they're made and how they function and how they're formed and how they work.
It is actually fun to be this far in now and realize, like, go back to some of our beginning episodes. Watch us lather. It's funny to see our journey.
We still have a few artisans yet to discover that have just been put on our radar that we're excited about.
Yeah, okay. Speaking of lathers, y'all, look at this gorgeous
grown
lather
up
immediately.
Lather. Y'all, this is an ice cream truck going by. Are you kidding me with this? Like Atlantis Deep. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Okay. Do we do our comparison here? Because I think things are happening, and I don't know what to do about them.
All right, this is the Carmen Miranda whiff, y'all. You'll only see this here on the Barbershop Duet. Here we go. All right. On 3, 1, 2. Oh.
Yeah, things. I think you said a word coconut earlier. I don't know.
I did.
Something got a little creamier.
Little coconut, little banana. Call me crazy. And a little bit of whipped cream.
I think you're right.
A tiny bit of a lactonic whipped cream.
But it's not like too
Makes sense
sweet.
to me. Look at
you know when you make real whipped cream and it has a different smell than like just the canned cream?
That's why
that's in here. It's a different type of sweet. You know, I was trying to decide if it got more potent, from here to here, but I think it's pretty close potency-wise. But there's something spread out. You know, like when you flip the cake upside down, ta-da, and you take the mold off, like we're getting all the smells here.
And y'all, we got the recipe and the ingredients here for you. Let's look at the set notes. Right, y'all. So from the sales page at ElysianSoapShop.com.
A dreamy blend of the highest quality essential oils and fragrance, light and fresh, with notes of sliced pineapple.
Interesting. I love it. You can smell the juice. That's why it's sliced.
All right, next up we have jasmine blossoms.
That's it. I know it's not an ingredient in an ambrosia, but there is just something about the floral that makes this amazing and keeps it in like aftershave cologne.
I'm with you.
Town.
Just enough to make it pretty. Like you want to put it on your face.
Right.
You know? You may not want to smash your face directly into the ambrosia, but whatever's happening here, I want to put my face in.
It's not enough where you totally sense it as a floral. It's just enough where you sense it as a gorgeous, subtle sweet.
Yep.
I love it. It's perfect.
And then this next one, look, it's not just lime. It literally says sweet lime. So that's the subtle sweetness that's happening there.
This is where the gourmand really begins, I think, here, folks. Because young coconut.
Look at that. Another adjective. Young coconut.
If it smells like Axe body spray.
But is that more like the green on the outside? I don't know.
Earthly vetiver. I love these adjectives.
Right?
Earthy vetiver. Yes.
And,
a hint of mint.
Wow.
Yes!
I mean, like when it makes it green here, I guess it could be like a minty quality. I don't know.
Just the word mint makes my finger gravitate toward the purchase button.
Right?
Oh, this is gorgeous. Hold on, wait.
Sean and Julie knew what was up.
Smell for the mint. Hold on a second.
I'd like a fresh mint? Like
it's
that?
It's a spearmint.
Oh.
And it's underneath all of it.
I think that's what I was literally trying to get to this whole time. Remember I said when we lather.
You said that. Hold on.
That lather was going to tell us.
Mint. Whoa! Twists and turns in these Elysian soaps, indeed. You called that one too. I totally get that.
And then here's the last part. Pineapple ambrosia is delicate and yet complex. Completely agree.
Y'all, back in the 1950s and 60s, they had something called aspic. This is a picture of it, where they would take seafood and put it into unflavored gelatin and serve it as like some high-class dinner. My parents did in the late 70s. We have pictures of me, 3 years old, playing that piano, and they're serving aspic. It was my Granny Clara's favorite
get that down the hatch.
I don't know. Nobody could. I'm not sure. I think you had to do a lot of drinking first. I think that was the reason for all the cocktail parties. You had to be fairly lit before you could handle it.
I guess so. I mean,
your mouth. I'm glad there's not a shave soap that has to do with that, but I wouldn't put it past PAA. But anyway, this is just beautiful.
Okay, I don't know if we should go more deep into the party and kind of dig a little deeper. What do you think?
We're taking this down to the game room. All right, y'all. So Sarah actually looked up a recipe for pineapple ambrosia from the 60s. So this is what we're looking at. What do you got?
All right, this is what Google has. But, maybe on your little flashcard at home from Nana, it might be a little different. Right. But this is what we got. Pineapple.
Got it.
Mandarin oranges.
Love it.
Okay.
Gotta have it in there.
Yogurt. So that's what's mixed in there.
I think that's why I'm getting like tangy and creamy together. Yogurt. And it's supposed to be the consistency of the lather.
It totally makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. And then this next one is why we ate the ambrosia.
Exactly.
I give you mini marshmallows.
The one secret for us kids that dove in.
You know.
You know?
And then coconut, and finally a little dollop of whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say that those were not in here in at least some form.
And I gotta say, honestly, I feel like any fruit you could throw in there, you know?
I love when gourmands kind of brush up against scent notes that are in rather high-level colognes, because, I mean, Aventus is just a pineapple.
It's in there.
How far a walk is this from Creed Aventus? I'm not sure, but it's not coast to coast, I'll tell you that.
No, it's not.
I love that this explores the little Easter dinners. I love that this explores the family parties, especially for those of us that are a little bit up there.
Remember these on the
table. Because we're going to remember
table.
these from those celebrations. And may not have all the folks with us anymore, but at least we have their creations in our segments.
And I gotta say, there is something still classy about this. Like, think back to parties from, you know, any pictures or old-time videos that you see between 50s to 70s. Like, this dinner party, lunch party idea, like this spread on the table.
Everything was a potluck.
Yeah, it was, and you had to have that thing on the table. And there's something about this that leaves a mark.
If you walked up with an Ambrosia, you were an OG. I mean, you weren't like me bringing just the crescent rolls. I mean, anybody could pull that off. You made an Ambrosia. In fact, what is your favorite potluck recipe from the 60s, 70s, or 80s? Put it in the comments, and we might add one or two of our own.
And it's been super fun, because we found on YouTube some of these people that keep their houses looking like from a certain decade or era.
1700s?
But they have... 1700? I do remember looking in some of those kitchens, and they had the most pristine Jell-O molds and things on the walls, and that was like part of the family secret.
50s. There are folks, you can find them on YouTube, that keep their houses in exactly 1955 condition. Y'all, they've got all of this on the counter.
And it was like, literally, that was what you planned out. And I think that's why when we were going down that rabbit hole, we found the ones with some seafoody kind of some fun. But I'm glad Shannon did not go that route. This is much more enjoyable.
So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be at a family party with me in 1975 with my brood in Stockton, California. There's going to be lots of cool stuff laid out on the pool table. A little bit of an aspic on this side, some wilted lettuce salad in the middle, and what's that green thing at the end? You just guide me around!
So head over to ElysianSoapShop.com, where you'll find this and a bunch of other cool stuff. Back from my shave with pineapple ambrosia, and it's been a while since I've used this Elysian base, and the lather was just fluffy and thick and really enjoyable. I gotta say, the smell got me in the mood for summer, so I'm so glad we decided to wait and open this in June. Thank you, Julie and Sean, for sending this our way, and I'll be happy to add this to our den.
This is really pretty. Welcome to Messages!
So these pretty brushes are from our friend Craig at Opus Brush, and he sent them to us so we could have a special giveaway just for you!
Yeah, all you have to do is send an email here to WeSentYou@theBarbershopDuet.com so that we can get back to you. Be a subscriber, maybe even a follower of Opus Brush on Instagram. It'd be nice. And check back here on July 3rd to see if you're our lucky winner. You get your choice of these brushes. The other one we're going to give away on an Instagram Live at the end of the summer with Craig himself.
Best of luck!
Y'all, when I'm getting ready to shave, I don't ask what I want to smell like. I ask myself, where do I want to go? When do I want to go there? And who do I want to go with? And I love that this is not the sugar cookies we've got over there in the fridge. This is going to take me back 20 years to an Easter in Stockton, California with my family's Ambrosia at the end of the table. And I love that. It's so nostalgic.
I don't think I've stopped smiling every time I smell it. Like, there's just something that really does take me back to those fun times.
It's a lot more expensive than the other ingredients. So for you to bring a pineapple Ambrosia, that was an extra level of luxury in my family.
It wasn't just the canned fruit salad. You went all out
Maybe
and did it for
a box of
realsies.
chocolate-covered macadamia nuts, and your night was set. Right? Some lack of luxury.
Now I'm just drooling. I just want to eat it. I'll be on it. But don't eat the soap. It's bad for you.
All right.
But thank you, Sean and Julie, for sending this to us. It really means a lot, and Shannon for packing it up. It just adds that special touch when we see it in our den, knowing it's from you.
Yeah, and your nose is on par with ours. These are absolute bangers. Thank you guys for being members of our barbershop and believing in our little show and being as kind in real life as we hoped you would.
They really are, and I can't wait to open that third one when we get to it. Don't forget, your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.